Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? Grand Rising. Today is Tuesday, January the 28th. The current time is 1:53 a.m. We were supposed to be on at 2. However, we are here. Yes, we are. Let's get into it. So, why are we here? Well, because we have, baby, get into this. We have the behind the scenes James and Peanut, Mama Dovie's wild talent show, honey. I was asleep while the talent show was going on, but that's besides the point. In this intriguing episode, Peanut and James cast doubt on Dovie's integrity, suggesting that she may be scamming her subscribers. Okay. What began as a simple ride home quickly escalates into a situation filled with unexpected twists and turns, leading to feelings of regret. Join Queen Tulsa as she embarks on an investigation to uncover the truth behind these allegations. Will she be able to clear Dovie's name, or will the evidence point in a different direction? Tune in to find out. Listen here. Please, you all, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell somebody that we are live right now. Tell somebody that we are live right now. Listen here. We got Miss Dovie up in the building. She's out here running amok in these streets. Listen here. Y'all was bored. Y'all wanted content. And Miss Dovie said, hey, I got you. So listen here. Let me go ahead and get into my song of the day. DJ, pop the beat.
In my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. I see a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't roll my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge, moves like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece. This time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got
This is the sound of Image by Malcolm.
All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in on today. We have a great broadcast for you. If you are just now tuning in, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and do a little housekeeping. We have a Views of You is here, says hey, and next case with Queen Tulsa. Hey, how you doing? We are up. Listen here. I was getting some beauty rest and a Views says hello, chat. Listen here, I was getting some rest, child. Yesterday was a very busy day. One thing I can say is I do like to start my rising doing, this. I have like a routine that I do. And while I was doing my routine and getting my house in order, there was some glory hole conversations going on Pizarro's channel. And I was like, oh my God. Because Lady Dimples was the topic of discussion, I guess. Apparently, Brianna's man is back. Brianna man is back, and I guess she's hosting all of the children. And listen here, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, Brianna, but Brianna is gonna stick it to anybody that comes for her children, her man's children. But the thing is, and what scares me with Brianna in that situation is, are you overstepping your boundaries? You know, are you overstepping your boundaries? In the long run, are you going to have some regrets for what you are doing? Because we all know when we're not on the same page, when we're not getting along, and then it becomes mad day, and then boom, everything gets aired out, right? So, Brianna, what I would say to you is keep your coins to yourself. Let your man handle his responsibilities. That day will come when you get married. Okay. So whenever y'all walk down the aisle, if that's even in the future, um, once you get married to him, you'll be responsible for his child support as well. So don't rush into it. Don't rush into it. You got a long road ahead of you. Okay. Um, Another thing, Brianna, you and Lady Dimples are having this little back and forth, knick knack, which is perfectly fine with me. However, there's a however. Y'all went low. So what I gathered from the live was, and this is going to be all over the place, people. So I had got in here, I was listening, and I didn't think that anything was going to happen. Avia says she has so much to work on. I can't with her. Well, what are your thoughts? What do you think her shortcomings are? You know, I feel like Brianna has a lot of potential, right? And I think that once Brianna starts to respect Brianna again, I think that that's when we'll see a change. But it seems like Brianna is putting everything in front of her except for a treadmill, except for going on her regimens and working out and things like that. Like, if y'all don't know, she made videos and health was a big deal for her. I want her to focus more on her health journey and, just, giving herself time to breathe, giving herself time to get to know Brianna all over again because I kind of feel like it's so many influences in Brianna's ear, and Brianna is somebody else. Brianna has turned into somebody else. And see, that's the thing about the fame bug and the celebrity and things like that. See, people want it, but can you really handle it? Let's go ahead and read some comments and then we'll go ahead with our commentary. I'm going to leave it there and listen to you, but I can't with Burger. Oh, all right now. And just shout out to our royal member of Views of You. It's definitely up in here. Gullible. Oh, you say she's gullible and desperate and a bully. Wow. I didn't mention the weight. Well, listen here. We just got to, and this is no shade to her. Hopefully she's tuning in or somebody sends it to her. This is no shade to you, sister. We just, lifting you up. Okay. She is a mean bully. I hear you. All right. Okay, so get into this. So Ness brings Brianna's Mr. Petty's kids. And so Brianna steps in there and Brianna says, first of all, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that to my man and his kids. I haven't said nothing to him about you. So let's just keep it there. Because this is my man who's gonna love me. Y'all, I'm waking my dogs up by talking. Okay. So Brianna is like, you know, Ness, you're not gonna get on my man and he needs to get up off his kids. Cause I ain't about to let you talk about my man's kids like that. Yeah, all right. I didn't want to talk about this, but I'm being forced to talk about it. So we have Pizza. She calls out just Krista about, the Lemon show. And Pizarro pretty much said, Lemon don't want you. And y'all better be lucky that it is nighttime because listen, y'all, shout out to you all. We did get our gavel, so I'll be in my judge's robe and things like that later on today when I'm in the chambers. But right now, I'm coming to you from a private location. So get into this. So when is just Krista gonna figure out that she is not Lemon's type? She is not it. She should have enjoyed the moment while it lasted. You know, you should have stuck around and got those lashings. And now she's begging for a lashing. She's ready. Listen, she is ready to get. Listen, oh my God, it's Black History Month. How many? Jesus, it's almost Black History Month, and here she goes. She ready to get lashed, y'all. She's ready to be verbally, you know what, degraded, humiliated, you name it. You name it with a Diet Coke. I thought we were leaving some things in 2024, y'all. I thought we were really just going to leave things in 2024. Listen here, the woman went off on a tangent. She was like, well, I like the attention. It was those viewers and those 500 people you know, and yeah, but she never addressed the lies. She lied to people to become members. Oh, I'm about to drop this. I got this receipt. And all along, you were over there fabricating stories. See, one thing about the queen is you tell a lie on me, and I'm going to come at you with the truth because I'm the one that helped y'all discover that Resto had painted on brows, that Lemon had painted on brows. I'm the one that let y'all know that Brooke and Malik, they had this open relationship where he knew everything that was going on. I'm the one that shook up the tables when Lady Nika's wig shook off her head while she was at that funeral. Shall we go on? Tell a lie about me, and I tell the truth about you. Just like Tracy tried to come for me, and this is the guy that she chose. This is the guy that she would cross the oceans for. This is the guy that she felt was her sun and her moon. We are not the same. Moving right along. BBW is back to being herself, she says, whatever that means. Whatever that means, she's back to herself. I don't know. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know. Listen here. Let's get into these comments from our royals. Listen here, if you're a royal member, your comments get read. If you are not a royal member, unfortunately, you have to become a member for your comments to be read. But we want to thank you for the like and the view. And for those of you that are in the clouds, make sure you send this to your friends and emails. Tell them to keep it on a hush hush, but we want them to talk about it. Okay? Let's see. All right. They think you are talking to them. LOL. Said I'm glad that she told her that. Lemon doesn't want her. Nope, not at all. Shaking my head. Disrespected. I am not a fan of that cow. Ooh. Tell it. Painted on brows. Oh, yes. I'm the girl. Hold on. I'm about to say, I'm the bitch that's eat on the track. I'm gonna eat on the track. That's right. I brought all the boys to the yard, and that's right. I'm the one that's tattooed on his arm because I'm bossy. I told them I was bossy. Okay, get into it. Hey, Khalees, how you doing? Let's get into this. I'm supposed to be saying hello. He's a friend of the show. Let's see. If you says I peep the $500 wig. Yes, the $500 wig, child. Yes, Lordy. That is scary. Look at get into it. Who would sleep with that and her yuck? Or her yuck. Someone a view says mentally ill is what it means. Oh, well, hopefully she is taking her medications because she brought her pills on the line and she decided to shake them. She said, "This is what I'm on." When her and Diva Tomboyish was like back and forth about Mayor, you know, Mayor. Let's give a moment of silence for Mayor. All right, Brianna says Lemon wears thongs and matching tutus, and forget the what? The mascara. Now the girl feeling bold. When did the girls start feeling bold and start really talking out loud, expressing their feelings? Because guess what? I gave Brianna, see, it wasn't her homegirls. Brianna, are you there? Get in close. Get in close. It was Queen Tulsa that told you to go, don't go back over lemons. You took your wrench, baby, don't go back over there. But I didn't tell you to go and get another lemon, damn it. I didn't tell you to go get another lemon. Now you got a lemon up in your house, eating your food. I hope you ain't nothing like Tracy, child. Because I don't want your man to end up on the tabloids looking like this. You get what I'm saying? I mean, Muir, can you be more? I'm just saying. Y'all, let me get back into listen here. Listen here, baby. I took notes, baby. I took notes front and back, front and back, honey. Front and back. Y'all gave me a lot to work with. I said, all right now. Listen here. The Butterfly Royal Rican Investigation Squad. Listen here. Notification started going off. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen, I have private. Listen here. People are very fair here. Let me put up the banner. If you've got some tea and you want to stay anonymous, you can do so. You can email tabloidsqueen@gmail.com. And also, I'll put my number in here. If you would love to call in or send a text, yeah. And we keep everything discreet. If you want to be anonymous, you just say, I want to stay anonymous. Okay. And that's just how we run things around here. Privacy is very, very, very important, and confidentiality is our main goal, is to keep things confidential. And however, we will deliver the news. Yes, we will. Mhm. Yes. Okay. With an ankle bracelet. Absolutely. Can we hold on? Can we get into that right quick? Because I want to talk about it. Let's talk about this individual that sits up here and bashes everybody and wants to talk about how their lives are, and wishing unalivement on people. But the people that you look like unalivement. Okay. Let's talk about how this woman got on live broadcast and started crying because this man that she know drinks heavy. Uh-huh. That she know drinks heavy. And when he drinks, whatever he's feeling, whatever his emotions is, anybody can get it. I'm not arguing with no woman that dates a man that loves to drink and cuss her out. And see, this be the thing. They always want to say, oh, you're not a woman, this, that, and the third. Well, baby, you got a man that simply, simply had a problem, and you thought that you could be superwoman. You was listening to too much Karen Wright. Karen White. She says, I'm not your superwoman, not I am your superwoman. Let me get back to the commentary, y'all. I'm veering off. When y'all see me veering off like that, y'all give me a little toot toot. Say, girl, get back in the lane. Get back in the lane. We on the highway. This is a road trip. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so Ness and Brianna's man, Mr. Pettyville, they get into it. And Ness, she has a grievance. Ness misses Ness Mrs. Brianna coming live. And she said ever since she got that man with that lawn care corporation, she's got a little bougie, and she's isolated. Brianna's a sweetheart. Did you hear Kitty? She says meow. Brianna's pregnant, sweetheart. Yeah. Well, why do you say that, Queen Tulsa? Well, did you see how Brianna very aggressive when they had kids, and Ness thought that she was going to sit there and talk about her man with 8 kids and 5 baby mamas? Oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. She says, listen here, you are not about to talk about my man's kids. Because little Junior that's in the oven is a part of that crew. Let's go ahead and move on. I don't want to stick on that too long. So Ness goes in to explain that she hadn't had any D in a while. Ness says that she's bisexual. I don't know. To be honest, Ness is picking up weight rapidly. She's talking about lemon in his drinking. I don't care if it's Taylor Port. I don't care if it's Hennessy. I don't care if it's what is it, Don Julio, whatever the case may be. Alcohol is alcohol, and you abusing it. Okay. And I think that Ness needs to get all of her drunk friends, uppity, who else? Lemon, who else? When they get up on that drink, um, Simon, they all need to come together and have an intervention. Something's going on. You said a view says burgers. A man has an ankle bracelet too. Oh, he's been down in a joint. Hi, Tiara. How are you? Butterflies in the building. Our royal butterflies are definitely up in the building. Hello. Good morning. Yeah. Ah. So he's been down in a joint. And listen here, I want to say this to Brianna. Brianna, you need to bag up. If Mr. Pettyville wants to talk to Lady Dimples, you need to let it happen and stop being a jealous woman. One thing that a man will play off on you, he will play off on your jealousy. He will make you feel low. Don't fall into that trap, girl. Don't never be intimidated. As long as I'm right there, as long as y'all are having a conversation right here, as long as it's appropriate and you're not overstepping the boundaries and all that, like exchanging numbers, all that. This is a reality show. Y'all wanted to be famous. Y'all wanted to be famous. See, the thing is about me is, yes, everybody knows that I have a husband, but my husband isn't a part of this reality show. This is the Queen Tulsa show. I come through and wake things up. He's not a part of this. So while we're out here asking questions about Mr. Pettyville, and yes, he has over 8 children and counting. All right. So Ness calls out James and James. I guess she's calling out Treasure Lane and Jay Wilson, saying that they're trying to be friends. I don't know. I like them both. We're going to move on. But I do want to say this. I want to say that Ness and Dimples has a lot to discuss about Mr. Pettyville. And I feel like it's very interesting. And I think that they all need to have that conversation. I think that if they have some grievances with Mr. Pettyville, I think that it's appropriate for him to come out here and do a press conference. You put yourself in a beef sector. He's not beef sector, but baby, he's got the news. He wants to say something. He wants to tell it, as in as Pastor would say, he would want to tell it. Let him come out here and tell it. Give him the mic. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Listen here. Mr. Pettyville, if you're out there and you're listening and you're watching here, I always got a microphone for you. I'm going to give you the microphone and I'm going to let you say what's on you. Say it like you mean it. Okay? Listen, Mr. Pettyville, if you ever want to come over, to the Queen Tulsa show and give your story and give your part of the equation in the situation, I mean, if you are the moved on in that woman's place, and you done came with a bag, and now you know, Brianna haven't been on here in a few days. So was she helping you move? Did you move in? I mean, the people are speculating and we want to know. But just know that we'll always give you the microphone. We'll always give you a safe place to come over here and to say it. Okay. Now listen here. This is just the comment. This is just the comedic part about it. But it gets a little deep and it gets a little dark further on. So just pay attention and trigger warning. So Mr. Pettyville wants Ness to mind her business and not his lawn care corporation. And like I said, Brianna was stepping up for her man. She made it very clear you ain't gonna say nothing about her man because now she got a man. And it's my man, my man, my man, my man. Okay. My man this, my man that. You wish you had a man. See, Brianna, sometimes we can see a little bit further than you. And girl, you likes to move fast. And what I'm starting to see is, child, people. Let me stick to my let me stick to this because I was about to go somewhere with that. All right, so Brianna don't go live because she got a man in her house, honey. I want you to work that, twist that, eat that, and chop that up, stir that up, and throw it back and swallow it down. She got a man at home. Listen here. It's okay for her to act different. It's okay for Brianna to act a little funny. Okay. She got a man. Go get you one. We're gonna move on. Um, but before we move on, Brianna says that Ness wants to screw her man. And I can see it. I can see it because Ness is very dominant when it comes to, men that she likes. I mean, for heaven's sakes, she played this role of being a guy named Craig to get with Jay Wilson. I mean, I don't know. She just has this an attraction for gay men. Um, for some reason. And I went to school with somebody like that had an infatuation with just gay, 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 gay. I mean, just like the gay guys. I don't know. But anywho, we got Pickle Pig Feet eating Pizarro says that just Krista needs to find her a man as masculine as Ness. And see, this is where it comes to the point where I feel like Pizarro, like, you need to stay out of these reads because Big Bertha with the pig's feet, um, show yourself. It's like you got so much to say about people that come on camera. Who cares? Well, I'm not gonna say who cares, but it's okay if Ness has one leg that's bigger than the other. It's okay that I have a lazy eye. It's okay that Lemon's got a glass eye. It's okay that Lolo is bent over. It's okay that just Krista can't put on a pair of high heels. It is okay. But what's not okay is that you, Big Mama, want to sit up here and talk about everybody else, but we hadn't seen you yet. Moving right along. All right, so Miss Dovie, Miss Dovie, Miss Dovie, Miss Dovie. I love Miss Dovie. I care about Miss Dovie. And listen here, before I even get into Miss Dovie's content, let me just say this right quick. Let me call Miss Dovie and see if she up, first of all. Because I actually have a little soft spot for Miss Dovie, and I just kind of feel like I just want Miss Dovie to do her content. Like all this other extra is doing the most. But I just feel like Miss Dovie had great intentions. You already know Miss Dovie can put on a show. I feel like she had great intentions with those guys. It started off from, ride home from the store. She in the hood. Miss Dovie over there got her dreadlocks. Probably had on her makeup, her earrings, her dress, with no underwear on, running to the store. Dovie ain't getting a man for Dovie ain't never been an issue. Now, for some of you girls, we can't say the same thing, but Miss Dovie doesn't have a problem with getting a man. A man has never been an issue. Let me see if Miss Dovie gonna answer for me. Cause I like her, so I'm gonna call her first. She don't answer. That's just on her. I'm gonna still give it up. Oh, she got court in the morning. Hey, Miss Dovie, you sleep?
No.
Oh, you was up?
I want to know, laying down watching TV.
Oh, okay. I'm live and I'm giving commentary because I saw what happened over at Pizarro's channel, and you had Peanut them up in your house. Are you okay? Are you safe?
Hey,
Who over there?
nobody.
Oh, no,
Nobody yet.
no. I saw that you said that Peanut was off his rocker.
Yeah. And so that kid just a hot headed. Like he raised, he trips back to wait for something to pop off for him to go off, you know?
Yeah, that's what Pizarro be doing sometimes.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that ain't got nothing to do with you. These views and opinions are mine. They are not yours. Okay.
oh.
I'm a hot, sweaty mess. No, I said, let me do the due diligence and call Miss Dovie and let her know that I'm about to talk about her on my show.
Okay, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Okay, I love you.
Love you, Lord. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. All right. That's because I love Miss Dovie. I got a soft spot for Miss Dovie, okay? So let's get into it. So Miss Dovie was over there. They said that she was over there making Ganny corn. Child, they said that she got her OnlyFans, honey. They said that Miss Dovie was taking 2 in 1, honey. She was doing a DP. And child, they said that Miss Dovie was over there living her best life. She said she don't give a F about you, because she living her best life. Okay. And I said, listen here, if you can get 2 in 1 room at that age, honey, you winning. Honey, that is, listen, I'd rather be in a room with 2 men than to be in a room with 2 women, honey. I wants to get it going. I wants to get it popping. Listen here, Miss Dovie is young and fresh and single. What's wrong with a woman wanting to have a little fun? It was consensual. They're of age. I don't see the problem in it. If she wanted to have 5 of them up in there, that's Miss Dovie's situation. If she wanted to pull a Janice Combs and have a house party, let her do a house party. Okay. Yes. Listen here. If one of the men got mad because Mr. Jane was hitting that thing from the back and he wasn't lying about them 10.5 inch thick inches, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. Ain't no fun unless all the homies get some. And I need y'all to really pay attention to that. Okay. Now I'm gonna get back into this content because y'all getting me to veer off. Veer off. Let me bring it back over here. Okay, so Dovie said when she was coming out the store, they offered her a ride. Honey, she said it was a car full of she said, oh yeah, it was a car full of I think it was about like 3 or 4. And girl, listen here, I ain't even gonna lie to you because Miss Dovie, I felt like the constant girl, please. When the trade pulls up and he want to talk to you and he like, saying, what's up, little mama? What's your number? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he said that. He came out to you, what's up, little mama? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? And you were like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And shit, he saw you with your little beers and he was like, oh, you like to drink? You was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. He wanted to chill. He was like, yeah. He was like, he got his partners with him. He gonna have to drop them off, but he could take you home, and then he could spin the block and come on back. Miss Dovie just wanted to have a little fun. Now let's get into this. Once again, like I said, it was a car full of iggas. A view is a view said we just want to keep it on YouTube. She brought it on here. Listen here. Once again, Mr. Pettyville was brought onto YouTube. So now we all in the mix. Now you're a part of the situation. Now we need you to come out here and tell it on Mad Day. Okay? Because y'all good right now. So guess what? So Peanut gave Miss Dovie his number. He was like, listen, little lady, call me. We can communicate, yada, 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 yada. So she met Peanut first. But listen here. See, this is the thing, fellas. Fellas, I'm gonna give you a little 1 2 1 2 1 2, and I need you to get in close. I need you to get in close. Girl, hold on. We need you to get in close. We need you to get in close. Hold on. We need you to get in close. Get in close. You cannot take your well hung well hung D slanging heavy packing homeboy over. Because I'm going to tell you, the D is dangerous. The D is dangerous. I'm going to let you know that. Fellas, ladies, if you know, can we talk about that right quick? Oh, because I just had a flashback over some good D. Listen here, good D or good intimacy with somebody and they really enjoy it, it will have them acting out. I need to move on. I really need to move on. Oh, I need to move on. Okay. So I'm assuming that Peanut is the guy in the neighborhood that has the car. And if anybody needs, if anybody has gas money and they want to go to the store, he's the guy to call. So he's like the community taxi, right? So Peanut and James was hanging in the truck together, warming one another up. Allegedly, they are known to like sit at the store, hang out in the car, in the truck, and just drink and smoke with one another. And somehow Louisiana Red jumped into it, and Ness says that Louisiana Red said that Dovie met Peanut first and James second, and pretty much that Miss Dovie was having relations. Said that Miss Dovie was having relations, child. I said Miss Dovie is grown enough to have relations. If she want to have relations, let her have relations. You know? So this is my question, because we have a lot of people asking questions, and this will be my question. Why is it that Dovie can get men on camera and these other ladies can't? I mean, Brianna has her due over there, right? Why can't he get on camera? Is it a battle to my 600-pound life? Girl, don't let me find out that she's giving Tammy and the sisters chat. You know what? I'm gonna move on from that because I love my people. Long story short, they got to Dovie crib. She put it on them so she put on this, so when they got to the crib, Dovie, I guess it was a day where it was like about to snow or snowing or whatever the case may be. They needed somewhere to crash and just chill. So Dovie, said, hey, come on to the crib, just chill out. She put on the TV for them. She went in the room. She got dressed. She put on a fragrance. She came out smelling good, doing all that. Did the white, did the smell test. She was good. Okay. So she came back out there. So that was just that. I guess, like when they would come over, she would just want to chill, but she would always go in the room, get freshened up, do the wipe, do the smell, and then, they would have they would just have fun times together. I'm not saying it is what it is, but I'm just saying that Miss Dovey wanted to be always fresh, so clean, just in case. But it wasn't nothing like that. But people are saying that it was like that. But anyhow, Peanut has a family. And this is my thing. Well, BBW, she decided to jump in. And this is why I say, stay in your place, know your lane. Krista gonna ask Dovie, so did you screw both of them? Like, you're the last person to be asking anybody if they're screwing or anything. Girl, listen here. You was doing the most. You was doing the most. We're just gonna leave it there. You know you was doing the most, Miss Krista. Miss Krista, you were definitely doing the most. You were doing the most because you're gonna tell Dovie, don't tell me you like Lolo, Miss Dovie. What do you mean? Don't tell you that she's like Lolo. You like Lolo. You and Lolo are one and the same. Y'all were best buddies. Y'all were best buddies. But as you can see, Lolo bent over and all. You ain't messing with her. See, Lolo can walk around. And we're not talking about heaven. You know what? Let me get back on my content. Let me get back into this. So 2 men in the same day. Effing is nasty, is what just Krista said. Listen here. No, it's not. No, it's not. Listen here. As a retired, you know what? Listen here, it was not. And listen, when I was out there and it was like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'll say this for story time, but I'll just say this that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And if you want to hear any of my tales of when I was out there doing what I was doing, if you want to hear any of the tales, let me know. I'll do a members only video. No, I think I would do that on Patreon. I'm going to do that on Patreon where I could just be free so it's not attached to YouTube. I'll do that on Patreon. If y'all want to hear some of my stories when I was out there. What did I get into? All right. This isn't about me. It's about you, content creators. All right. So Pina has Dovie on high alert. She has her shoebox. Listen here. That lady had her shoebox. She was afraid. She was scared. In her own home. And I blame y'all. I blame y'all. And you know what? I want to say that I blame Purple, whoever she was that was up on there. I feel like she triggered that room with her rhetoric and what she had going on. Me and Miss Dovie, I've been on her shows before. I'm not interested in taking nobody from over there. YouTube cameras. See, listen here. The thing about me and YouTube cameras, when I go over to Miss Dovie's house, I have fun. I don't panhandle the guests. I don't try to sneak them over to my channel. YouTube cameras, we're just not the same. We're just not the same, sweetie. I work different. I got my own recipe. Let me get back into this content. Y'all. Let's get into it. But YouTube cameras out here try to do that, not me. Wrong girl. Dovie was uncomfortable in her own home. Dovie was uncomfortable in her own home where she lays her head. She wanted to know if Peanut was on some medicine. And a lot of people were speculating that it was drugs. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Then they say, did Peanut steal some items from Miss Dovie? Maybe some alcohol, adult beverages. I think it was like 2 bottles. Miss Dovie felt like Peanut wants to argue with her. Miss Dovie feels like Peanut wants to let Miss Dovie. Peanut is the Miss James, okay? And Dovie, you're not about to come up in between what James and Peanut got going on. They've been knowing each other for a long time. So you can take your ass over there and play Peggy Scott Adams, Bill, and sit your ass down somewhere. Now peep this out. Peanut got drunk. Are we surprised? Peanut got drunk and called his daughter and said, bring everybody. Get in the car. You know what to bring. And I bet you it just tickles some of y'all out there. Why is it okay for these dudes to sit up here, these young dudes, younger than Miss Dovie, you over here wanting to put your hands on this old lady? Yeah, it's something going on. Some's not clicking upstairs. You know, some's a little off. Dovie feels she's in trouble. Now, Dovie, when I called her, she was up. She said that she wasn't asleep. And so tomorrow, today, Dovie has court. We'll see if she attends to the courts. I want to say this in closing. Krista and Lemon's graduation to another relationship is canceled. We don't want to hear about it. Stop talking about it. It's not nothing that we want to hear. So listen here. With that being said, I want to thank all of you for coming out to the Queen Tulsa show. And we want to thank you for your like, share, and subscribes. Please make sure you press that like. Make sure you share. Make sure when people go live in the Rising, later on in the Rising, that they know that this live was had, okay? And you already know we are going to go out to our song, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it.
This is the sounds of Image by Malcolm.
All in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't roll my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on their necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regret, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Emmett Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on their necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my